On a beautiful night here in Boulder, Colorado, rainy night rather, I should say, we welcome you inside the CU Rec Center Ice Rink on the campus of the beautiful University of Colorado Boulder for tonight's matchup featuring Colorado Men's D1 Hockey versus the Colorado Men's D Hockey Alumni here on SCOMO Sports. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm Kieran Warger. Bit of a skeleton crew here, quite literally. I am the only one bringing you this stream, operating camera, producing, and announcing at the same time. Just called the Women's Hockey Alumni game, and that was quite the experience, to say the least, ladies and gentlemen. The alums ended up walking out with a 7-1 victory over the Buffaloes, but now tonight we've got Men's D1 taking on their alumni here in what will be the same format, I would assume, as the first running clock, 3 20-minute periods. That one shot's gloved down and set aside. We'll see who's on each squad. It looks like Colorado definitely having to divvy up their players, their current players, as a number of their alums are missing for sure. So we'll see who we've got here on the ice so far this evening. Draw coming just to the right. Colorado's goaltender, and the Buffs will take it. Dropping back, wrapping around, Elliot Testa out there. Nolly Hussey. That's back forth. It's like Nick Hartek. Now sent back out. Brody Pearson trying to get a shot off. Charlie Maynard in net for the current Buffaloes. Dropping back, there's Dickinson. That's a Nick Hartek who takes over. Hartek hangs on, back out to Testa. Hartek can't hang on, and it's intercepted by the Colorado alumni. Unfortunately, I do not have a roster for this alumni squad, but Pearson takes a shot, save made by Maynard. The other way, Hussey clears. Set back out, that's Logan Bergy. Lost the puck. Out of the net, Matthew Server in net for the alumni team. Now handled, here's Cam Piggott playing for the alumni squad, the visiting team here today. Here's Testa. He picks it up for his Colorado squad. Or it'll be sent aside, feeling pressure from the alumni. Merrick back up top, handled by Murray. And drop it back. That's sent into the net, or sent deep into the zone from Jeremy Nash. Now going the other way. Watch out, Dougie Wood's got wheels. Wood fires! Let's see if that made it into the net. No, it's a beautiful save by Maynard. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen. It looked like the clock may have stopped for just a couple of seconds, but it is running now. Here in the rink, that shot save made. Looks like we might have a goal on our hands, ladies and gentlemen, as Maynard shrugs that one aside. Looks like that will not count. No, they will bring it out to center ice. So a goal for the alums here to start off. That one's sent up into the rafters. That has been a recurring theme, and that comes back down. Puck still in play. The officials say keep going. Only one official out on the ice here today. 15:30 to go here in period number one. Colorado Alumni lead by 1. Matty Hull will hang on. And folks, I must say it feels good to get back into this rink just a couple months after the final game for this Colorado Buffalo squad. And ladies and gentlemen, SBS member Quinn Kreck, voice of CU D2 hockey, is entering the rink. So we will have not so much of a skeleton crew as he'll get himself situated here as he comes into the rink. Out in front, a beautiful stop by Matthew Server as he dives on top of it. And Quinn Kreck just coming from Scott Carpenter Park, calling baseball, ladies and gentlemen. It was it's raining out there, eh, Quinn?
It was a little wet, but they've got the game going now. So, thought I'd help out my boy Kieran. Left here all alone, dude. You're getting the short end of the stick this weekend.
Hey, man. I mean, good to call these alumni games. They're a lot of fun. I appreciate you coming out, man.
Of course, man. Happy to. Miss the hockey season.
Fire score! Logan Bergy puts the Colorado Buffaloes, on the board.
Wow, good luck. Just got here already a goal. How exciting.
I think, Quinn, you're definitely that good luck charm. But, man, I got to tell you about that women's game. The alums.
I saw the alums
absolutely just slaughtered them 7-1. Zoe Watson let too many goals past her pad, but nonetheless, I mean, the alums walked away with a dominating victory. Play resumes. Dixon sent out at center ice, intercepted by Owen Dickinson, who's playing for the alums. Like I said, there's a bit of a skeleton crew for the alumni squads. The Buffs have had to divvy up some of their players, make it an even advantage.
Seems like it. Well, I mean, Dickinson, he's an alumni now, technically. Season over. He was a senior. Same with Pickett out there now.
Absolutely. I think they've got that same mentality. All the returners just wearing white for Colorado. Here's Cam Pickett. Speaking of, he'll drop back, feeling pressure from Denali Hussey. Back out to Pickett. He'll skate out in front toward Maynard. Now Bergy at the far side, bounced off the boards. Holy cow.
Missile into the boards.
Bergy skating down the other way. It's held on to by the Colorado alum. Centering pass can't connect. Going back, it's Curran Stuckey. He's got wheels. Going up the near side. Stuckey out in front. Can't connect with a man. As Ben Dixon was there. As was Charlie Murray. It looks like Hofteaser with a shot. Save made. So David Hofteaser playing for this alumni squad. And coming away with it is Hartek. That's out in front, swallowed up by Matthew Server. Looks like they're looking for the puck. Yeah, when we got running clock here to continue, keep these games going as quickly as possible.
So. Makes a lot of time here at the rec.
Makes my job easier as a producer. What a draw taken by the current Colorado players as Murray collides with Pearson. Pearson and Wood on that same line. Now Testa lost the puck on the near side. Comes back out to Pearson. Pearson coming in. He's onside. Hofteaser. Centering pass out in front. Fire sent aside by Maynard. Now back out to the neutral zone. Coming the other way is the Colorado alumni team. That one's deflected off the stick of Stuckey, and that'll hit the netting.
Some good chances here coming for the alumni.
Absolutely. I mean, they're peppering Colorado any chance that they get. Looks like play will continue. Officiating rather interesting here for these intramural teams, for sure. These are the intramural referees, by the way.
Oh, what is it? Really?
I guess the ACHA refs couldn't make it out here.
Didn't make it out for the alumni game?
Kind of brutal. But, hey, we'll take this.
Hey, gotta appreciate those intramural refs.
Testa fires. It hit the back of the net. We'll see if it counts. And it will, ladies and gentlemen. Colorado on top, 2-1. Looks like they're going to put that on the scoreboard eventually, but draw will come to center ice, so that will count, in fact.
Bit of a different look here than the women's team.
We'll shift around here as Quinn is going to hop on camera. There we go, folks. Sent across. Here's Dougie Wood. He lost the puck. Now coming the other way, needs to get down is Jeremy Nash. Server out to play it. Testa now. Back up top. Cross ice pass intercepted by Hofteaser. Lots of bat downs as Hofteaser will chase it. Back behind the net of Maynard. Coming to that, fires in traffic, deflected. Hofteaser fires and they score! What a shot by Hofteaser.
Oh, Hofteaser celebrating in front of the CU bench. Disrespectful, truthfully.
Absolutely. That is not a great look, but we're tied at 2, Quinn.
Electric. Closer Alumni game than the one before.
Absolutely. This is what I expected to see, but the women just slipped up after that for sure. But I don't think either of these teams knew we were coming, but fires gloved down by Maynard. That pass from Owen Dickinson. Yeah, Quinn, I don't think either of these teams knew that we were coming to call these games. So when we showed up, they're like, oh my goodness, they're streaming this?
I didn't know we were even covering this game until like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, we were debating, Nick and I were debating whether or not we were going to do it all week, and then we just decided, screw it. Why not?
Might as well.
Yeah. It's always a fun time. We've done it in years past. Not last year, unfortunately, but it's a lot of fun coming here to the rink, especially in April.
Yeah. Nice to get a little bit of hockey in this arena.
Now this puck going down. Piggott playing it, and it's picked up by Hunter Merrick, who clears. I got it front. Fires from Hussey. It's sent aside. And it looks like Server made another stop, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll chuck that puck aside. Another beautiful glove save. They'll keep playing. The officials not eager to do any puck drops. Dropping back. Here's Stuckey. Sent aside. Nash. Nash over to Michael Ryan on his team, who hangs on up the far side. Up the half wall. Fires! Save made. Looks like that one just high over the net, actually. Server was spared. Looks like a draw is going to come after that puck hit the net. And it'll be to the right of Matthew Server. Looks like we might have a change in goal for Colorado. I think that's Julian Goodfellow, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it might be Jared Packman in net.
Oh, yeah, that is Packman, actually, folks. I keep forgetting to add Jared Packman to my roster. But he played one heck of a game against CSU.
Yeah,
that
CSU final game was unbelievable.
My goodness.
Great last name, too.
Absolutely. Packman. He spared a shot that's sent wide. Looking for the puck. It's held on to. Looks like it might have squeaked in there. I'm not exactly sure. This is Playboy Cardi playing in the rink. Now Cam Piggott takes the draw, but it's quickly picked up by Jake Carney. Sends out, here's Nash. Nash out in front, sent wide of the net. Carney again. That pass coming the other way, loose in front. Stuckey lost it. Now Dougie Wood takes it for the Alumni squad. Wood and fire save made by Packman. Yeah, I have high expectations for Packman. That centering pass can't connect with anyone. Ryan lost it, and coming back out is Pearson. Pearson with a little wraparound to Piggott and Wood, but picked up by Stuckey. Colorado's defense standing on their heels. Stuckey lost it. Going on, Hofteaser lost the puck. Comes back out for the Alumni squad. Pearson backhands it to Wood. Wood up the near side. Outside pass, fire save by Packman. Ladies and gentlemen, did that cross the goal line? No, it didn't. A Herculean effort by Packman once again.
What a one-timer by Brody Pearson. My God, what a release.
He just ripped that off that cross-ice pass from Wood. And now Wood will take the draw. He's off against Hartek. Back for the Alumni squad with speed. Right at the blue line. Now Hartek will clear. Now Dixon lost the puck. Back over to Merrick. Merrick back up top for Murray. Murray to Merrick in the far corner. Merrick working with the puck, facing pressure from Pearson. It'll be taken by the Alumni. Hofteaser in the vicinity. That'll be sent deep. Packman comes out to play, racing back into his net. Back around in front. Here's Dougie Wood. Merrick gave it away. Here's Hartek. Hartek skating up. He's got room. Fire save made by Server. Looks like it might have bounced off the post. Now we'll get some fresh legs on for the Alumni squad. Inside 3 to go. We're tied at 2.
Oh, they said that across the goal line. That's 3-2.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll count that for CU. So Colorado now on top 3-2. Yeah, some of these goals, you don't even know when they score. The benches have not been very vocal, for sure, nor have the lines.
They're just taking it that serious. You know, they got to feel dialed into the game.
Absolutely. Haven't really done that so far. Murray lost the puck. Now breakaway chance. No, one-on-one. Hofteaser fires save by Packman. Out it comes for Wood. Wood cross ice to Hofteaser. Hofteaser will hang on. Looking for Wood. There's Dickinson. Trying to get a centering pass out to Wood. Can't get there. And taken going the other way. Now is Ben Dixon. Murray fires from deep. Score! Charlie Murray. Ladies and gentlemen, what a rip. Extends Colorado's lead to 4.
Some big saves at the other end by Packman. Turns into a little bit of offense here for the CU team.
Approaching the final minute to play here in period number 1. Now draw taken by the Alumni squad. Dickinson lost it. Here's Piggott. Piggott over to Hussey. Back to Piggott. He lost it. He's tripped up. They want a call. They're not going to get it. There's only one penalty in that women's game, mind you, folks. And that was assessed against the Alums, as the officials really just spent a ton of time just chilling by the scores box. But rather interesting officiating, if you do ask me. Coming back out, Piggott, that pass sent high over the net. So a change of events for the current Buffalo squad here on this men's team. Definitely dominating early in this first period. They're only up by 2, but still holding a commanding lead. 10 seconds to go here in period number 1. Hussey up top. Hussey takes a shot, saved by Server. Sets aside. That's going to do it for period number 1 here in the rink. And Quinn, very fast-paced, I must say.
Pretty back and forth. A lot of end-to-end action. No face-offs really helps that. But yeah, so far an electric Alumni game. Alumni going to have to step it up here a little bit.
Absolutely, if they want to stay in this game. So we'll take a short break here on SBS. Second period coming your way next.
They tried to silence us.
But we will not be silenced. Bienvenidos a Escobar Sports. Me llamo Sandy Pisai.
And I'm Shapalicious.
Welcome to the big show.
And rest in power, Pam Bondi.
Start by breaking Sayana Walker Kenny.
Second period action here for the Alumni game between this Colorado Buffaloes and their former teammates and some current teammates, as we've seen so far in that first period. But the Alumni down by 2 goals here after that first period.
Absolutely. I mean, this is not really where you want to be if you're this Alumni squad for Colorado. And the opening draw coming here at center ice. But overall, very, very fast-paced hockey, as we've seen.
Very quick. Not nearly as many Alumni as I thought might actually show up to this game. Only about 5 or so maybe playing, maybe 6.
Yeah, I mean,
coming off that bench.
Very sparse, to say the least. I mean, a lot of these players are from the East Coast, and they moved out of Colorado once they graduated from CU. So it's been a little difficult so far.
Shot here for Elliott. Tessa, he passes over. Tessa with the wide open net coming across Server, making a big stop there that you did not see because the cameraman fell asleep, which is me. Alumni getting the blue line here now. Passing it into the center for Piggott. That shot is saved. They've switched back goaltenders here to start the second period.
Yeah, you never know what you're going to see from this Colorado squad, especially in an Alumni game. You never know what you're going to see on an SBS broadcast in an Alumni game.
Exactly. Tessa trying to find a pass in the center. That'll be picked off. Colorado Alumni coming the other way now. Stretch pass for Piggott. Will not connect. No icing. Seems as if they're just not playing with icing here today.
Yeah, they've just been waved off. Not a single icing has been called here on the day for either squad to have taken to the ice.
It's a lot of work to, drop the puck. You got to freeze it. That's time you're missing on playing. You're playing running clock. You don't want to waste the time. Pass it to the center. That one does not connect. Coming the other way now. The Alumni. Cutting into the center. Shot from 17, blocked away. CU coming the other way now. Long shift here for this first line from CU.
Yeah, these shifts have been unbelievably long today, Quinn. I must say, kind of shocked they're still skating this well.
Might need some coaches on these Alumni benches, forcing people to get a change going.
Absolutely.
This comes back up to Hull. He tries to get the pass across. Pickett gets a stick on it, but CU holds possession. Down low, walking it in. Backhander, that one stopped by Server. Puck comes up to the top. Hull drops it down for Carney. He cuts pass into the center. Carney moving in tight, making a move. Rebound save made by Server. What a phenomenal stop there by Matthew Server in tight.
And we have not seen play stop. Rarely have we seen play stop here.
That puck nearly looked like it went in the back of the net. The play continues here, back behind the net. CU try to work it out. Testa trying to be the first one to it. He'll pick it up. Pressure in the corner by Dougie Wood. He'll pass it into the center. Shot, that one just wide. Back behind the net, the Alumni working it out. It's going to be David Hofteaser gaining the blue line. Hofteaser passing into the center. Number 87 of the Alumni unable to finish that golden opportunity, but they maintain possession. That's the top of the blue line. Rister from the point. That one flipped up and into the netting.
It's so weird to see a puck hit the netting and not hear a whistle.
Not hear a whistle, yeah. No whistles is very interesting.
We had football whistles for the Alumni game for the women, and it was ear piercing in this rink. I must say.
A little too loud.
I'm surprised I could still hear.
A little classic Fox 40. Alumni winning this face-off, maintaining possession. Hofteaser passes it into the center. That one goes over the crossbar. Alumni forced to tag up here as Hofteaser skates it back to his own zone. Hofteaser making the move. Bench wanting a call there. They're not going to get it. The Alumni high press here. Giving a good pressure up. Dickinson passing it into the center. Puck is loose. It'll come out as Dickinson's unable to handle it. Pass in the center. Shot bar. That one right off the crossbar and out. Buffs will try it again. Not able to.
Their man went down.
An Alumni falling down. Server still makes a big stop on the 2-on-0.
The Colorado bench loved that check out on the near side of neutral territory.
Hofteaser shot. That one blockered away. A little bit of embarrassment maybe there from the number 89. The Alumni, that shot off the crossbar in tight. Dougie Wood not happy with himself after that one.
That looked like, I'm not sure if that crossed the goal line, but it looks like it bounced out. Thought for a second it did.
Yeah, rung off the crossbar. Alumni will choose to flip it out here. Puck bounces its way down. Paget in tight. Shoot. Save made by Pac-Man. He's able to get down quick enough to make this. No, he's not. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. That is a goal here for the Alumni, and they only find themselves down by 1. Pickett so fast, I didn't even see him score that goal.
Absolutely. I was shocked even. That'll count.
Nice move in tight. "14 minutes to go here in this second period. Running clock, so it's going to go by pretty quick, but the Alumni finally find themselves back on the board and only down by 1 now. Piggott. He'll leave it in the center. Got to be picked up and taken the other way now by Ben Dickinson. Finds its way on the server. He'll clear it back out. Trying to find the pass in the center. 79 shot. That one goes just wide. And CU will clear the zone. Alumni trying to get it out of their own end. This one gets picked up by 89 at the blue line. He'll walk it in with space. Shot right into the center of Pac-Man. And he'll cover it up. And drop it off now for the Buffs. Nash. Working his way at the top of the circles. He'll be depossessed. Puck comes back down into the Buffs' defensive end now. Looking to work it out. Picked up by Hull. Alumni with a high press, but not able to pick up the puck. Coming into the zone now. Pass down low. Buffs working from the outside here, trying to get their 2-goal lead back. Big opportunity here for Cam Piggott on the breakaway again. Can he catch up to the puck? Piggott stops, works it in tight. Piggott on Pac-Man. They're saying no goal? They're saying no goal. That's no goal.
Yeah, it looked like Jared Packman was able to bounce it off his pads and glove it down. And play will continue. What a
It can be a
stop.
little difficult to tell whether or not they've scored in this Alumni game, is what I've realized. This
Absolutely.
puck comes into the center, not able to get it. Server out of his crease, but the Alumni pick it up and take it the other way. 17 at the top of the circles for the Alumni. He'll stop and look for his options. Stick handling at the blue line. Trying to go for the no-look pass. It works out. Coming the other way now is the Buffs. Shot, that one. Save made by Packman as he'll cover it up for another drop. Not a great crowd here for the Alumni game.
Absolutely. Not a single fan
Not
in
a
sight.
single fan.
Yeah, the women had a select few.
Movement, trying to go for the one-hand tuck. Server is able to stop that one. A big stretch save.
Looks like we might have some onlookers from the
Oh, true. Yeah,
overlook.
there's a little bit of a crowd out there. Not worth it to sit in the cold, I guess, for this game.
Yeah, not this one. Especially when there's no one else in here. It really gets cold. My toes are having a conversation with me right now.
Start doing jumping jacks.
Seriously. I might take you up on that.
Buffs working it out the other way now. 2-on-1 here, building for the Buffs. Opportunity here for Carney. His shot stopped by Server on the 2-on-0. Trying to find a pass in the center. They will. Server flashes the lever. A little bit of extracurriculars going on here.
Yeah, I mean, it's all good and fun between these two squads. They know each
This
other.
is certainly no CSU game or Central Oklahoma.
Certainly not.
Carney trying to flip it out of the zone. Alumni battling for it. Tessa will pick up the loose puck. But into the zone. That shot high and into the netting. He'll also be looking for a new puck here. New netminder here for the Buffs. Number 90, unsure who that is. Julian Goodfellow. Julian Goodfellow played one period this season. He played that first period of the SDSU game. Testa with himself in front. Goodfellow does not have to make the stop there.
Yeah, Goodfellow played on his senior night for one period and then was pulled back out. Matthew Server made so many incredible saves, so they're going to give Goodfellow an opportunity to step up.
Yeah, you know, I mean, that was a game they won too, so Goodfellow gets the win. That was that first game of them going on the 4-game win streak to end the season.
Absolutely.
Puck comes out in the center. Alumni trying to work it out. They'll lose possession right at the bottom of the circles. Back behind the net. Pass into the center, finds its way to Testa. He's working his way in the crease. He loses possession. Pickett, he's got the last goal in this game to make it 3-4. He gets the puck taken off his stick by Carney. Buffs from it off the boards, bounced up to Testa now. Testa trying to make some moves in tight. He'll go for the backhand rebound. Unable to finish it with the wide open net is Carney. Testa setting up Carney perfectly on the rebound, but he can't finish it.
My goodness, what a beautiful chance for Carney. Just cannot capitalize.
And it happens at the other end. The Alumni can't finish on an empty net.
Owen Dickinson, a similar situation.
Dickinson now. He'll go D-to-D. Puck comes the other way now for Testa. He'll look to finish here on the breakaway. Fake shot, passing it across. Shot. That one goes wide. Good chance for the Buffs. They can't convert. Another shot. Save made by Goodfellow.
My goodness. Goodfellow just getting peppered.
Yeah, a lot of shots here early, but he stood tall. Some good
Absolutely.
stops here early.
Certainly. Play will resume immediately.
17 for the Alumni, working his way in now. Back behind the net. 17 finding space. I'll pass it to Dickinson. Dickinson passing it over to Cam Pickett, his former line mate here at CU, now that they've both graduated. 89 Fanning on the one-timer chance. Pass in front, that one's intercepted. The Alumni pick it back up. Battle along the boards. Game slows down a little bit here, back behind the net. Opportunity for Pickett in front. Save made by Pac-Man. He'll sprawl out for the stop, and Pickett floats it over the bar.
What a chance for Cam Pickett. Caught Pac-Man at a vulnerable moment, and it's just deflected high over the net, and it'll hit the netting.
Definitely looking up there after that one, trying to forget it. Some more shuffling here in the booth as Pickett picks it up. Comes the other way with it now. Pickett cutting it across. Picked up by 87. His shot saved by Pac-Man. Alumni getting some pressure here now in the offensive zone. The Buffs will pick it up now. Turned over again at the blue line. 87 working his way in. That shot, big block there. Another big save by Pac-Man. The Alumni really trying to find that equalizer here with 5:30 to go in the second period. Shot from the point turned away by Pac-Man. Coming the other way with it now is the Buffs. Working his way in tight. Shot. That one goes just wide. Buffs trying to get some momentum the other way now. Loose puck picked up by Carney. He'll pass it blindly and turn over to Pickett. Opportunity the other way now here for the Alumni. Hop-teaser shot. That one. A big back check there by Carney in the Alumni game.
You know, Quinn, I gotta say, I love the music here in the rig, especially during play.
Constant music is kind of fun. I definitely wouldn't want it regularly, but it's kind of fun. That shot goes just wide as Ben Dixon can't get it in. Yeah, no, it makes it a little bit more exciting.
Absolutely.
Especially with an empty rink. It helps it feel a little fuller.
Exactly.
Back behind the net, Testa. They'll choose to dump it in deep. And the Alumni will pick it up back behind the net. Pass cannot connect as it comes all the way down, and Pac-Man's forced to play it behind his net. Lofties are getting tied up along the boards there. Back behind the net, it's Brody Pearson. He passes it in front. Rebounded chance. Pac-Man poking at every chance in front. Some big saves there with 3:45 to go here in the second period.
Yeah, they're just resuming play constantly, just after one of the goaltenders makes a stop.
Yeah, it must be tiring as a goaltender to be playing constant action, you know.
Starting to show, the energy's starting to diminish here on the ice.
A little bit. Might have a longer break in between the second and the third as Pearson tries to make the move at the top of the circles. Pearson doesn't take the space, opts to pass it over to Hofteaser. His backhander bounces off. Alumni working around Pearson, trying to find the pass into the center. Will not connect, and it'll go all the way down. Goodfellow playing that. The Alumni on the breakout. Brody Pearson passes it over to Dougie Wood. One-timer attempt, that one. Save made by Pac-Man. Buffs trying to get out of their own zone here. Carney goes for the stretch pass, able to connect it with Nash. Nash with some good moves, gets tripped up. No call coming. I don't even know if there's a ref on the ice anymore. There's no ref on the ice is what I've just noticed.
That is true. Oh, my
There's no-
goodness.
I thought I was kidding, but there's no ref on the ice, so Pearson now.
It's a free-for-all.
I guess it's a honesty thing out there right now, you know. Puck tipped in. And picked up behind the net by Jake Carney. He'll go D to D. Chance here the other way now for Nash. Nash, inside on Goodfellow, tries to go 5-hole, and he seals the bottom of the crease. Shot on Goodfellow again, another big save. The Alumni with some speed and numbers the other direction. 87, trying to make the move, not able to get around Carney. Puck comes out. Up top, it's Pearson. He'll pass it over to Dougie Wood. Dougie, his shot blocked. Alumni, some quick movements here. Wood passing it across. Wide open net, and the Alumni tie this game up at 4. A big goal there by Brody Pearson with 1 minute left in the second period.
Oh, it was an anticlimactic goal, to say the least. That's what we saw a lot in this women's game as the Alums scored.
A lot of good quick passes, though. You know, you can't complain too much.
Absolutely. Interesting draw at center ice.
Carney's shot. Save made. Goodfellow will throw that one out. 79 working it in now. His shot scores! Beats Pac-Man clearly. There's an exciting goal for you as they take the lead with less than 30 seconds to go in the second period.
My goodness, what a goal. That one sunk in by Owen Dickinson. Play will keep running.
Opportunity here for the Buffs to tie it. Save made by Goodfellow on the left side. Dickinson getting a little chirpy here at the end of the period.
Certainly.
They'll dump it out here as time will expire on that second period. And we will take a real quick short break before the end of this exciting Alumni game.
Minutes per game.
And Utah Valley, home to a beautiful amphitheater. Leading the charge is top scorer attacker Livia Clanian, whose playmaking has been crucial to Colorado's success this season. Now with just 2 games remaining, the Black and Gold are looking to finish strong. Colorado takes on Brigham Young this Friday, followed by a matchup with Utah State on Saturday. Don't miss the action this weekend as they wrap up their season.
Number 1, I think we know where this is going. It's Isaiah Johnson. And the deck attack! Washington, they got Dak going up the left side. He goes there for the slam with 2 hands. The Dak attack strikes again, doing what he does best. Alley-oop from Barrington Hargress and a slam by Bangot.
Third period here now, as the Buffs find themselves down by 1 against this Alumni team, who will no doubt be looking to defend their lead as Piggott works it into the center. He'll leave it over. Dickinson's not able to connect with that puck. Hofteaser, my apologies, not Dickinson. Piggott gets hooked up on the play. Stick is still in his arms. He decides to go play with 2 sticks and drops the one. Alumni try to get out of their own end now. CU trying to find that tying goal. Puck comes up top. Opportunity in front. Working it in tight. Goodfellow drops down into the butterfly to make that save. A good stop on Curran Stuckey. Puck comes out and it's Piggott. Leaving it over to Hofteaser. He makes a spin move trying to get in. Unable to. As Charles Maynard gets the start here in the third period. Pass across will not connect. Hussey trying to get that puck. Ends up back behind the net. Wraparound scores! The Buffs tie it up at 5 here with 18:30 to go. The wraparound goal by Michael Rain.
Beautiful goal by Ryan.
Oh, sorry, no, Nick Hartek. Apologies. Incorrect call there. It's Nick Hartek actually on the wraparound goal. Puck ends up back behind the net. Floats up to the blue line, Alumni. Scanning with it now, wide open shot, tipped in front, save made. An excellent chance right in front for Owen Dickinson. He's unable to finish. The Buffs working it the other way now. Nash trying to find Testa, he will. Testa making the backhand moves. Save made by Goodfellow. Did not cross the line. And this game is tied at 5 now. Alumni working it out. Trying to make a go at it is Nash. He'll lose possession. Dickinson will pick it up. Owen Dickinson rims it around. 4-on-2 opportunity here for the Alumni. They'll stop up at the blue line. 87 chooses to shoot it. That's blocked away by Maynard. Testa with the line change. Working in 2-on-1. Testa walking in. Backhander. Another big save made by Goodfellow. On the same move by Testa. Alumni working it out now. Still tied at 5. Dickinson can't handle it along the boards. Offsides appears to be more of an honor code thing really than anything else. As Nash picks it up, he'll work it in. Good pass opportunity for Carney. His shot, tries to get one. Floats right through the crease, and the Buffs lose possession as Alumni take it the other direction. Dickinson passes it across. Coming up with it now is Rain. Stretched pass to Nash at the top of the circles now. He passes it into the center. Shot. Goes in. And the Buffs lead 6-5.
My goodness. That is just an incredible
doesn't
goal.
go in. I have no idea what I'm... Oh, no, yeah, it does. Never mind. They're just not doing face-offs. We're good.
Yeah, they just gave up.
A little difficult to follow sometimes, but we're here, you know. We're ready. Back behind the net, it's Wood.
Yes, sir.
Pearson and Wood go back and forth. Pearson cutting into the center. His shot does not make its way past Maynard. Alumni trying to find the equalizer here with 15:30 to go in the third. Pass in front, opportunity here for Wood. His shot ripped into the back of the net for no goal, I think. We'll see if they update the scoreboard or not. Moving tight. That one is off the post. I can tell you that one didn't go in. It looks like they're not going to count that goal. So still 6-5 here for the Buffs. Oh. Maynard had to make a pretty quick reactionary save there. As his defenseman threw it on net. Unable to get a handle on it was Maynard. And a goal is scored on a chaotic play in front by 87 for the Alumni.
My goodness, we're back tied at 6.
Yeah, tied at 6. Some exciting things going on. Interesting move to have the Alumni as the guest on the as the home team on the scoreboard. But what do I know? Moving inside is Pearson. Swept away there by Charles Maynard. Testa. He goes across. Nash with an opportunity here the other way. He loses possession as the Alumni come the other way. 87. He's got one in this period so far. Looking for the lead. His shot. Glove save made by Maynard. Buffs will wait for some fresh legs as Hunter Merrick passes this puck up to Elliot Testa. Testa. He'll choose to go around the net, looking for a pass. That one won't connect as Ben Dixon has to pick it up. Buffs back behind the net. Buffs still in their own offensive end. Trying to find a pass into the center. They'll go up top to Hole. Hole over to Testa. His shot's blocked. Testa puts on the brakes. Cuts into the center. He'll pass it over for the one-timer. That one well wide. And it'll be picked up at the top by Hunter Merrick. The Alumni trying to get out of their own zone will throw it all the way down. First one to it is Hole. Buffs will go for a change. Merrick kicking it over now for Bergy. He makes some moves, trying to go 5-hole. Easily saved down in the butterfly by Julian Goodfellow. Pearson loses possession of the puck. Hole pressured, will have to work it out. Hole over to Merrick. Merrick stops at the top, goes for the shot. That one is blocked in front by an Alumni. Dougie Wood. He'll slowly enter the zone, wait for some help from the bench. Comes up top here for Hofteaser. Hofteaser, shot scores! David Hofteaser puts the Alumni back on the board, 7-6. And an interesting defensive move by Jake Carney, who was laying on the ice the whole time.
They're just...
You never know.
You never know what's going to happen.
11:56 here to go in the third. Alumni find themselves up by 1. And it looks like these guys are getting a little tired out there.
Yeah, certainly. Carney's over there slowing down a bit, as is Rosalenko chasing him down.
Buffs looking for a little extra energy, taking it into the offensive end. Stuckey's shot, that one, off a mask. The Alumni trying not to turn it over in their own end. Hofteaser. He'll give that puck up to Merrick. Opportunity here, trying to go between the legs, unable to. A nice move by Logan Bergy, but he does not get the goal as Hofteaser taking it the other direction. Hofteaser, beautiful saucer pass, knocked straight out of the air there by Merrick. Coming the other way now is the Buffs. Opportunity and tight shot, that one right to the post. It'll kick all the way down as Maynard is forced to come out to play it. Opportunity, Piggott makes an interesting pass. No one there. And the bench is letting him hear it now as the Buffs come down the other way. Carney looking for a pass into the center. He'll elect to go back behind the net. Carney gets that puck up top. Nearly a brutal turnover there at the blue line for Bergy. But the Buffs don't come up with it. Opportunity here for Hofteaser. In tight, shot scores. David Hofteaser scores his second in a row and increases the Buffs' lead, the Alumni's lead to 2. 8-6 with 10:15 to go.
Hopefully I don't run out of goals here on my scoreboard. It's possible. We're doing the old setup here where we don't have we can't adjust it in our telescore. It's all graphics.
Oh no.
All individual graphics.
Well, hopefully they scored one more goal.
Yep, 8-6.
I have a feeling there might be a couple more goals in the last 10 minutes here of this game, but who knows? As the Buffs pick it up here at their own blue line. Tagging up is Stuckey. He tries to pass it into the center. It's picked up. Working his way in. Shot. That one is stopped by Julian Goodfellow. Hofteaser flipping it right into the air. Corralled down now by Rosalenko. Rosalenko trying to find a pass in the center. Piggott can't knock it down. Number 5 for the Alumni flings one right into the bench. Disrespectful. See a line brawl here. Who knows? Who knows?
We'll see what happens. Dickinson getting into it, as is Piggott and Hussey.
There's a search for the puck here. Gets thrown out of the bench, and they're playing it 2 pucks on the ice here now. Going to be bad for your goal total here if they play 2 pucks.
Oh, certainly. Oh, they'll give one away.
Oh, they put one. Never mind. They're playing with that one, I guess.
Okay.
You know, you get rid of the refs, and this game is chaos.
Yeah, absolutely.
These guys have nothing to do without them. Just getting up that puck is Carney. Jake Carney passing it back. Picked up along the wall. The Buffs working it in tight. Shot. Another big save made. Stretch pass here for Hop Teaser. He brings it in. Dickinson's backhand attempt. Save made by Pac-Man. Pac-Man gets an early test here as Dickinson gets a good breakaway chance. Another chance here for Dickinson. Another big stop with the toe by Pac-Man. Nash coming the other way now. Buffs looking for a chance to tie this, to get themselves within one. Shot, save made, rebound. Kicks up and over the net. Buffs trying to keep it in the zone, unable to is Piggott. Crosses the blue line. I think that would have been offsides in a real game. Pearson passing it over to Piggott. Can't get the one-timer on the saucer pass. Piggott with another strong stick, knocking the sticks out of the hands of multiple Buffs here today in this game. Pearson trying not to lose his feet. He shoots it. Save made by Pac-Man. He covers up. A lot of Playboy Cardi here today. I'm loving it. Loving the Playboy Cardi.
Yeah, I wonder if they're just playing his hits or playing one of his albums. I'm loving it. I'm loving it too.
Nash at the blue line, cutting it in on his own. He passes it over to Dixon. Dixon into the center now. Shot, that one well wide as Nick Hartek can't find the net. Michael Rain, he'll battle for it and able to poke it up just a little bit here as Dixon picks up the loose puck. Dixon trying to go for a saucer, batted out of the air by 7 on the Alumni team. Right in front, opportunity. Save made, and it will be covered up now by Julian Goodfellow. Dickinson, a little gassed here. Not able to get the pass off. He does not look pleased. He might need to go for a change here, but he'll try and score a goal. That one off of the stick of Pac-Man. Opportunity the other way now for the Buffs. 3-on-1 if they hurry. Nash stops and makes a move and scores! Nash putting the Buffs back within one. Goes 5-hole on Goodfellow.
What a play by Nash, able to just backhand that past Goodfellow and keep the Buffaloes within reach there, only down by 1.
A beautiful finish through the 5-hole. 6 minutes to go here in the third period of the Buffs Alumni game as 87 rips one just to the left of the post. Nash has got that last goal for the Buffs. Pucks comes loose. Pearson fans on one. Pac-Man forced to change positions multiple times. 87 not able to get the shot off. From the other way, flipped up. Nash with another chance here to tie the game. Nash moving it tight. That one goes just wide. Dixon not happy with his teammate Nash there. Thought he should have been able to tie that one up. 87 passing it over to Brody Pearson. He brings it over to Wood. That gets in his skates. Back behind the net. The Buffs on the breakout. Elliot Testa. He'll wait up for some help and pass it over. One-timer attempt, save made on the attempt by Ben Dixon. Strong one-timer, Goodfellow able to turn it away. Elliot Testa passing it across. Skating across, it's Michael Rain. He'll leave it over for Dixon again. Dixon goes D to D, Hole passing it down low. That shot save made by Goodfellow. Staying in that RBH is Goodfellow. The Alumni coming the other way, trying to extend their lead. Pac-Man's able to turn that one away. 87. Top of the circles, he goes down low to Pearson. Pearson's pass in front, score! Dougie Wood. A fantastic find by Tanner Pearson. And a beautiful goal by Dougie Wood.
My goodness, that brings the score to 9-7 in favor of the Alumni, courtesy of Dougie Wood. Brody Pearson on the assist.
Brody Pearson on the assist. Tanner Pearson, I believe, was a forward for the Buffalo Sabres 10 years ago. So that's my apologies. Stuckey passing it in now. Back behind the net, it's 87. This puck floats all the way down. Buff's going to have to dig in deep here to score 2 more in the last 4 minutes of this game.
Yeah, Quinn, the women's alumni game was definitely high scoring for on one side. This is high scoring on both. Very
Yeah.
competitive.
Yeah, definitely not a one-sided affair here in the men's alumni game. Not looking good though for the CU teams. They might both lose here as Pearson works this one in. He'll go for another pass but can't connect. Testa will leave it here for Stuckey. 3-on-2, 4-on-2 now for him. Testa trying to get the pass off. Dougie Wood drops down to the knee. Bergy at the circles. He'll pass it over. Working it in his hole. He'll try to make the move. Loses possession. And it comes up the other way for the Alumni. Pearson trying to spring himself on a breakaway. Pac-Man will pick up the loose puck. Trying to make the move. He'll decide to just bounce it off the boards. Elliot Testa now wearing mismatching socks here today in the Alumni game. Not too focused on the sty here as Stuckey crosses the blue line. Testa walking it in. Shot, glove, save made by Goodfellow. The Alumni looking to park the bus here with 2 minutes to go, up by 2. Playing not passive, one would say. Hofteaser shot that one into the CU logo on Pac-Man's chest. 2 goals in 2 minutes. It's happened before. The Buffs can do it. Stuckey looking to play hero. Trying to go between the legs pass there. Does not connect.
We're just trying to show off at this point.
Yeah. Stuckey at the blue line. He'll dump it in. Testa's offsides. He'll tag up. Rosalenko at the blue line. He'll tie it up. Rosalenko not playing about this game. He wants to win. Not taking the chance of giving up the next 2 goals in 1 minute 30 seconds. That's what a true leader does.
Absolutely. Holy cow.
Hussey trying to score a goal here to put the Buffs within 1. Goodfellow kind of standing on his head within the last couple of minutes. One-timer attempt. Another save made by Goodfellow.
Bergy right out in front with a clapper. It just goes high over that net. Oh, what a setup.
I think Goodfellow got a piece of it even. I think he was able to fan a little bit. 3-on-1 here for the Alumni, probably to ice this game. And it crosses the goal line on the second effort attempt by Jake Rosalenko. And that might do it here for the Buffs, now down by 3 with 45 seconds to go.
And folks, I have officially run out of room on my graphic to put goals
Rosalenko
up.
may not care. He might go for another, but he can't pick up the puck as it's now something 7. Looks like they also might not be able to put 10 up on the board here either.
Yeah, it still says 9-7 here in the rink, folks.
Time ticking by here in the final seconds of this Alumni game. Rosalenko leaving it over for Hofteaser. Passing it over for the one-timer. Scores! Oh
Wow.
my goodness, what a finish by Jake Rosalenko. Merrick now the other way. Trying to put one past Goodfellow. Tries to make the move, he can't. And a bad day for the CU hockey teams as the Alumni take both the men's and the women's Alumni games. The men's Alumni here winning 11-7.
My goodness. And
12 if you count that last goal there by Rosalenko. He scores a 13 third period hat trick.
quick question, Quinn. I mean, do I put the Buffs win graphic up even
It's a good
though-
question because they
That
are
is a
Buffs.
great question.
Good
They
job,
are.
fellas. As they
They
salute the camera. Good work, fellas.
We'll put the Buffs win graphic up there, folks.
Yeah, Buffs win in a way. Some Buffs win, some Buffs don't.
Exactly.
And interesting. Oh, they're posing up for the cameras here. Loving this fantastic Alumni game here. And, you know, I'm happy it was competitive. You know, obviously, like you said, the women's game, not as competitive. So
That's an understatement.
happy to see the goals from both sides here. Exciting game, and, you know, all it does is make me miss actual hockey and makes me excited for next semester. for
Absolutely. It's going to be exciting to get back here in the rink for our senior year, which is
Oh.
crazy to say.
sure. Yeah, a little depressing, too, but, you know, gotta cherish every moment we'll have, you know?
Absolutely. This was a lot of fun getting
Yeah, a
to
lot
come
of
out
fun, you
here.
know, a little less serious than the usual games we do, you know?
Yeah, I should have put this out on in our meetings, our weekly meetings, saying we were planning on doing the alumni game. It was
This is
just we were
you and
so
I here.
we were so uncertain
I know,
what we were doing.
I was shocked to see that you were live streaming. I felt bad when I found out it was just you because there's plenty of people at baseball. There's a good enough crew there, which I'm sure is still on at this point. It's only 8:17. Game started at 7.
Oh, it's definitely still on.
If you guys are looking for something to watch, Buffs related after this, CU baseball plays CSU. Big game.
Big game on our main channel, Scuba Sports. So it is absolutely an amazing weekend. I'm not sure what the score is so far. We'll actually check that right now, folks, I think before we sign off here from the CU Rec Center. But overall, I mean, Quinn, it's just a dominant performance. And it looks like the
Buffs are down.
Buffs are down 3-1 at the bottom of the 4th. And ladies and gentlemen, definitely head on over to our main channel, Scuba Sports, to check out that game.
For the alumni game here, the men's alumni game, I should specify, finishing 11-7 here as the Buffs fall against their alumni. Thank you for joining us. You heard it here first on Sco Buff Sports.
They tried to silence us.
But we will not be silenced. Bienvenidos a Scuba Sports. Me llamo Sandy Pisai.
And I'm Shapalicious.
Welcome to the big show.
And rest in power, Pam Bondi.
Start by breaking Diana Walker, Kennedy Sanders, and Jade Cook are returning to the Colorado.
Colorado women's basketball program.
Walker was an all Big 12 honorable mention and all defensive selection, while Sanders averaged 9 points across 10 games before season-ending hip surgery. Meanwhile, the men's basketball team is treading water as Sebastian Rankic and Bangat Dak announced their intention to hit the transfer portal. Rankic averaged over 12 points and 6 rebounds per game on 40% shooting in his second year as a Buff. Dak also made his size felt, bringing down 6.5 rebounds per game with 11.5 points. Alongside the transfer of Isaiah Johnson announced last week, only 2 starters remain in black and gold. For an outlook on Tad Boyle's depleted squad, here's Oliver and Matt with Buff Banter.
Season.
Number 1, I think we know where this is going. It's Isaiah Johnson. And the Dak attack! Washington, they got Dak going up the left side. He goes there for the slam with 2 hands. The Dak attack strikes again, doing what he does best. Alley-oop from Barrington Hargress and a slam by Bangat Dak. We got a slam from Bangat Dak. What can he not do? Long pass out here to Bangat Dak, who slams it down with 2 hands. Now for number 1 now, it's over to Isaiah Johnson. And the Dak attack! A monster slam for Bangat Dak. I can't go a week without saying Dak attack here on this show. Since Isaiah Johnson, he's going to hang on to it himself, going out to his left. Finally driving up court, alley-oop, and the Dak attack!